Alright, so that's super bright. So let's see, mic audio looks good. Game audio sounds good. Waiting on the YouTube previewer to pop up down here. That looks good. Say something. Happy Wednesday, y'all. That works. Alright, cool. I think you're golden. Hey there, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you all are doing well. It is the last day of the MODOK arena. Yeah, I forgot. It's round 2 already. It's round 2. I am going for milestones, 1 to 10%, so that's going to be about 15, 16 million, somewhere in there. I am currently at 9.5. I'm going to be running through my 6 stars tonight, probably do another round tomorrow. And, yeah, just play it by ear. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I have a really laid-back, laissez-faire view on this arena, and I'm kind of just here for the kicks. So, I'm going to be doing that, and then probably ducking over to Tier 4 Basic, starting up the streak there, and probably running the 5 stars, and see how far I get. I'm actually kind of more excited about that one than the MODOK one, but that is the intro. Hey there, hi there, everybody. I'll take a second. Welcome to the latest Vaughn subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Thanks for digging the videos I put out so far and being interested in the videos I have yet coming out. Wanted to say a big thank you to all you guys and welcome aboard. But time is a-wasting. Oh, video is cutting out. Still looking into replacing the lovely little Apple cord here. But without much further ado, let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. So I did wind up running a couple of my 5 stars a little bit earlier today, just for kicks. Yesterday was the scheduled maintenance. That's why there was no stream. But ran my 6 stars anyway, just, you know, just cause. But currently everybody is refreshed and ready to go. So I think there's a bit of news of stuff to go over that's been cropping up here the last couple of days. A lot of stuff in terms of the roadmap. I know Hitmonkey's starting to pop up again since his arena starts tomorrow. I will be going for milestones. No, actually tomorrow I got stuff to do tomorrow. I'm going for the 3 and 4 star Hitmonkey concurrently. And then starting Monday, then I'll be going milestones for the 5 star. What's up, Turkey? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so here we go. Starting from the top of the 6 star roster, working my way down. I still got all the 5 stars available, but again, just going to be saving those for a little bit later for the Tier 4 Basic. Just depending how far we get. Stream's going to be about the usual length, somewhere in the realm of next hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, so play that by ear. Figure I should be able to get through the 6 stars here in the next 25 minutes, give or take. Start in on the infinite streak for the 4, and then just roll from there. You know, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm doing really good. Had a nice big long break after the Tiger Arena. Been playing the heck out of Last of Us, to be honest. Yesterday was maintenance, so that was another chill day right there. Back here, putting up some points. We'll be putting up points tomorrow. Supposedly that Abyss Nexus Crystal is going to be coming out here in the next few days. I'm really excited about that. See which science champ I wind up getting. And, you know, all the news about different roadmaps and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on. How about you? How have you been? For friggin' midweek already. That I find hard to believe. It's been flying by. Mm. And I will say, as I usually do say, that it is still way too freaking early for me to be yawning like that, and I got miles to go. Yeah, let's just roll with this. Pretty bold of this person to take up Aegon unduped. Definitely be worth it in the long term, but short term was an interesting choice. Not that he's bad, just a lot harder to play. Oh, Turkey already finished Abyss. I was one of those idiots that just binged the heck out of it when it first came out. Still don't regret it. Worked out really good. Got it done quick enough to get a Legends title, but it was definitely not the smart move. Definitely not the smart move. Oh, there you go. That's for initial clear, right? You're almost there. Got one more to go, and then you get those super spicy Act 5 completion rewards. That'll be awesome. So just like that, hitting 10 mil. I'm guessing with the 6 stars, it's going to be a wee bit shy of 13. It's in the realm of 12 mil and change. There is Mr. Chime Clock back in the background there, signaling that this is when the stream should have started. I just got trigger happy. Figured, what the heck. I was playing already, may as well just roll with it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Definitely not a good sign. And lasers. Lasers for you, Mr. Sentinel. Yeah. I was gonna say, I was gonna hope that incinerate damage would wind up doing Spidey in there. Just to keep things simple. Now I do know that this is not how you play long shot optimally, but because it's arena and because the goal is just to finish as quick as possible, I just punch him until he stops getting up. Figure that's worked out pretty good so far. Why change a winning strategy? The incinerate bit is super nice, and it's so much fun just watching those numbers melt. But in order to build it up, it takes too long, especially for such a short fight. Let's do that. In retrospect, it probably wasn't a good idea to pair up a rank 1 with a couple of rank 2s, but whatevs. Very nice. He is. He's like a mystic Nick Fury, kind of, kit-wise, for the damage over time effects. Where once you get him ramped up, the damage over time effect just absolutely melts people. I just say that with Nick and his bleeds, and then obviously Longshot and his incinerates. But also has the same weakness. Where if you run into somebody who's bleed immune for Nick or incinerate immune for Longshot, then you're not gonna have a good time. But dang, those numbers though, those big melty red numbers, I love it. Alrighty, come on, my dude. Another ranked up Aegon, unduped. Not a bad play as a 5-star. Especially since the Awakening gems are... I mean, they aren't common, but they aren't impossible to find either. Possible to get the class you're looking for, I'll give you that. But at least there's an option to get at least one a month, more or less, just by playing the game, which is a very nice welcome change, and hopefully something that they keep up. I certainly wouldn't complain. What's up, Shadow? How you doing, my friend? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. And Designs is here. How are you? I'm about to get killed by an Omega. Well, that worked out pretty okay. Never mind. Scratch that. Yeah, Shadow, I completely agree. It's nice to know that there are things on the horizon that they've given some thought to, in terms of like, this is going to be the gist of it. So in that regard, it's kind of nice, you know, the Summer of Pain, whatever they're calling it, the boss rushes, splitting rewards up into the paths, kind of like how they did with the Mole Man missions. All that stuff I dig and I appreciate, but on one hand, it really does suck that we got to wait till, what was it, September, I think, before any of those things start going live. And yeah, there were no definitive anything in terms of hard specifics. Like, these are the prizes, which is really what most everybody really wants to know at the end of the day. It's probably a strategic play on their part, is my guess. You know, that way we all are on bated breath to see what it winds up being and would stick around longer for that. I say we. It's more like the royal we. I'm going to be here regardless, but for people who are waiting on bated breath for that, I mean... Speaking of which, how's it feel being free again, Designs? Get all those hours back. I get it. Totally get where you're coming from. Totally get where you're coming from. Yo, Pop, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the week here has been treating everybody well, to be honest. It's been flying by. And laser for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Not that big a mistake. We got there. We got there. And I will say it again, that I am definitely looking forward to that Nexus crystal sometime in the next. Well, I'm hoping the next couple days, but never know. It may wind up being something like next week. It's a tough choice, though. It's a real tough choice. Because fortunately, they've been doing a pretty good job on playing catch up here the last year and change, making sure that all the different classes are fairly on par with each other. I definitely think there are a couple classes that just blow each other out of the water, but for the most part, I mean, there's some really solid winners all around now, which is really good. So it makes for a tough choice. Boom. And Mags goes down. I gotta say, I think that's the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is whatever this big secret Magneto buff is going to be. And just the champion buffs in general is a big plus, but Magneto is... Alright. Alright. You have my attention. I never said of that before, too. Hope he's along the lines of like a Colossus and Hulkbuster buff instead of like an Ebony Maw one. Something along the lines of where you may as well have just not done anything. All right, good play. Good play, good play. All right, who we got up next? Next up is Old Man Logan. Throw Carnage up there, and let's throw Jugs, just for kicks. Jugs might end up having a renewed sense of purpose now for the new nodes in Alliance War, which is good. You know, good on him. They may. If they do wind up doing a beta for him, I hope they do it next month, because with their turnaround schedule, even with the beta next month, he'll be out by Christmas maybe. They sure have been dilly-dallying with Hulkbuster the last few months. Which is weird, because the beta before that for... Who was it? Was it Venom? Or She-Hulk? One of those two. The beta ended, and then effectively the update went live the next month. Not entirely sure what the holdup was this time around. But fingers crossed, I'd love to be on that beta. I mean, not really to test the champ out. That'd be exciting in and of itself, but just all the stuff to mess around with on the beta side. Yeah, they were saying because what they said was like they previewed everything to the CCP, and the CCP had some concerns about reward distribution. Basically, what everybody's been saying is that unless you're Master Plat 1 or Plat 2, it doesn't matter, because nothing changes. So I'm hoping that means that everybody gets some love. Because everybody needs some love. Because otherwise, what's the point? Who cares? Platinum, Plat 1, Plat 2, and Masters are what? 50 alliances, maybe 75. That's it. That's not fun. Let's throw Black Bolts in there, sure. Why not? So we'll see. We'll see. Still got the new nodes popping up for this new alliance war, which I know I've talked about before, but I don't care. I'm not an alliance war guy. I'm not an alliance war fan. It's not fun for me. It's not a good kind of challenge. So my excitement level is exactly where it was. But you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the changes to the defense tactics is actually going to play out pretty good. You know, playing champs against each other, or hashtag champs against each other. Could be interesting. Never know. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for the first couple wars. After that, I mean, there's that. There's that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And we have a mutant. We got a mutant. Let's throw Cosmic in there. I do think it's interesting though too that they decided to delay the AW roadmap. I mean, even though it's till Monday, which is only just a couple days, I did kind of expect them to be really on top of things here by, which means there's gonna be 3 roadmaps by the time next weekend rolls around for all the other different aspects of the game. Because I would be shocked if they push any of that past the weekend of the 4th. It's probably what's going to wind up being, instead of like a 24-hour thing, it's going to be a weekend-long thing, like last time. Or like a Black Friday, I should say. That way it gives everybody a chance to do their thing over the course of a few days instead of rushing for one. For, you know, those of you who are going to be going for it. That's like yawn number 5 right there. That's bad. I'm gonna need to start taking a nap before these. That's how I know I've gotten old. I need a nap. Yo, what's up, King Cash? Is the Hulkbuster buff live in the July update? That is the going theory currently. They haven't posted the patch notes yet. That should be up here. I kind of would have expected it to be up already, to be honest. Now that Hitmonkey, well, no, now that Hitmonkey, that should be up probably Monday, maybe, Tuesday at the latest. Tuesday at the absolute latest. Well, I don't know. Let me see. I don't think they did. No. No, they're too busy focusing on those dev diaries. But hopefully soon. I really hope so. I really hope he gets that buff. Because it's kind of silly that it isn't out yet. Cheers. I've never tested it, but I'm assuming that Kingpin shrugs off. No, I have. Never mind. I've tested it many, many times. But Kingpin can shrug off the void debuffs, yeah. Very helpful. But it's a small chance, isn't it? That was the catch. I need to look it up. I need to give Kingpin another looking at. Because he's not great, but he can't be in, like, he can't be awful. Come on, Doom. Well, that didn't work out super great. That didn't work out super great either. Stupid Doom and his crit resistance. Come on. Come on! Well, ouch. There we go. Got there. Took me long enough, but we got there. So how are y'all guys? How are all of you guys doing? I can't talk tonight. Getting all tongue-tied, tongue-twisted. Hope the week has been finding you well. Throw that up there. There we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Spoilers for tomorrow's video, by the way. Spoilers. Never know, Shadow. With the fourth right around the corner, maybe your lucky day. Are you in a position where you could potentially grind out a champion in Arena too? So that may be the other option. Shirmoy, how are you, my friend? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Keeping out of trouble. Alright, let's go ahead and claim these last couple. Got a couple more. It's definitely not because I'm only just now realizing that's a thing. Yeah, pretty much that. Realizing it's a thing. But I will be looking into that because that that could be nice. It depends on the champ, Shadow. If you would be in a position to refresh and refresh a bit, depending on who the champ is, it might wind up being worth it, or at least less expensive than trying to, you know, trying to pop crystals or just get lucky. But I'm not gonna lie, it is a big time commitment. Big time commitment. Come on, come on. There we go. Come on, my dude. I will say this, especially at Shimoy, I've gotten really cozy just taking a laid-back approach to Marvel here, to MCSC after the Tiger Arena. It feels real nice. That, and there's just a big lull in available content too. You know, the MODOK side quest, it's there. It isn't fun, but it's there. So, I mean, I still got 9 more of those to do currently, because I've been letting them stockpile. But, like, monthly quest is done. And unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot of replayability in any of it. So it's been nice. It's been nice to get a breather. But like, especially now when there's a break between a Q and a W has been off. That's been nice. Do appreciate that they're taking their time between seasons, and I kind of really wish that there would be this amount of time between seasons anyway, instead of just like ending one and starting the other a week later. But cheers, all. But we'll see. Really the biggest thing for them for the game coming out is that Summer of Pain, right? And I do really kind of hope that they keep that title, Summer of Pain parenthesis working title. That's just officially what it's called. Just because it's so silly, but it's kind of fun at the same time. But again, it's rewards. It's rewards. Especially for a game like this, you know, where it's as ridiculously involved as the champion roster meta is. You know, it's very straightforward. So the rewards are really the biggest motivator for replayability, right? Because otherwise, I mean, especially for Arena here, it's lather, rinse, repeat for 95% of all champs. Still is one of my favorite modes, and don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing Arena that badly. But that having been said, Yeah, I noticed that too, Sherboy. I noticed that too. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. I'm really proud of us. I think we did a really good job. That Emma fight really sucked, but I think that's kind of the inherent, um, not flaw, because that's not the right word, but that's just kind of the nature of it. Just because for incursions, who you get when is completely up to RNG. So sometimes you could just get really good RNG and get straightforward fights, and then get really, really tough fights other times. And then it varies, from player to player. So, uh, but yeah, I mean, overall, I'm really happy. I want to thank Super again for putting that together, and I'm hoping that there's another one because that was pretty good. Let's try this actually, something different. Yeah, I know. You and your stupid good luck. I tell you, man, I need to have you on live streams more often. You'll be my good luck charm. Next couple 6 stars would be that Captain Sparkle's Awakening and a brand new Nick Fury for Synergy. Yeah. Like, I think it's plausible to be able to get really deep into incursions running the same champs, but that's really tough at the same time because like the node combos when you get super deep into it, you know, are really tough. Like you need to have the perfect counter, like the one champion who's the perfect counter, or the one champion who is like the suboptimal counter. Otherwise, you're just not gonna have a good time. Hey, Ghost, congrats! Bet you're ready for all that to be done, huh? But good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Let's throw um, discount sparkles up there. Because she can armor break, I think, right? With all the news, I forgot that they're doing a Cavalier difficulty, too. I'm not expecting much, but I'm just remembering now that that is officially a thing. Hey, PP, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope the week is finding you well, my friend. Uh oh, Shermoy, what'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? Alright. Come on. I thought you had armor break. Or is that on special? Is that special? No. Well, it must just be a Sparkles thing. Shirmoy, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. That's awesome. That's real awesome. Shit, you know what? What? I was not anticipating any of that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. I don't know. I'm going to need to improvise this on the fly. With the inaugural. Actually, no. Let's do it this way. Do it this way. This is gonna be so sloppy. I'm sorry. It's gonna be so sloppy. Where's it at? There we go. This is subject to change because I can't think on the spot. Make that extra big. Oh, I fell asleep. Hey, buddy. See, I wasn't even anticipating something like that. There we go. That's so rough. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Not that much. It's too big. I'm gonna need to adjust this, make it cooler. But there you go, bud. You are the inaugural one right there. Let's get you out of the copy. Awesome. Shirmoy, thank you again, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know, right? Seriously. Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, dude. And PP, yeah. There we go. Honestly, Shirmoy, if Cavalier offers any tier 5 CC, it's better than War already. Because War season for what, Plat 3 gives what, 2% crystals? Nothing. Hey, Super, how are you? Super Squadron. Oh boy. How's it going, Super Gang? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Super, we were just talking about you actually, about the tourney. A bit of a bummer not to make it to round 2, but Shimura and I were just talking that it was still really fun and absolutely no regrets there. So I want to say big thank you again for putting that all together, and hopefully there's gonna be another one because I'd love to run again. Stop healing, thank you. Yo, Ghost Dog, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, Super. No worries. No worries, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you again, everybody, for the raid. It definitely made me realize that there's something else I want to add to the channel. I think that air raid signal or something. Something fun. Something fun. Just show my appreciation for all you guys stopping by. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that all helps out. No pressure, no rush, one way or another, but if you do, much appreciated. And thank you. Yoink. There's that. Oh, good. Nah, Ghost Dog, that's what I'm doing next. As soon as the 6 stars here are all on cooldown, then yeah, I was gonna be jumping over to Tier 4 Basic as well. I don't care. I don't care even that there's a Tier 4 Basic in the Glory Store now. Like I still love doing that arena. I wish I would come around more often, because I would do it every time, but those freaking Tier 4 Basics, they're just still so valuable because they go so fast. Hey, Roblox Kid is here. Happy Wednesday. Already. Happy day before a Hitmonkey debuts officially. Congrats to anybody who wound up getting any flavor of him out of the pre-release bundle. Hope you've been having a bit of fun with him, just figuring him out. It's fun seeing some of the CCP people put videos out. Kind of seeing what he can do. And some of the synergies, too. Really dug that one that Seaton put out with Black Bolt. It's nice to see Black Bolt get a little bit of love again. It just kind of sucks that he has to be awakened and have a couple other synergy members to really capitalize on that, but still, a little bit of love is still much appreciated, better than nothing. It was your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday and many happy returns. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And a happy unbirthday to everybody else. See, there's always cause to celebrate. There's always something going on. And if not, just make something up. Just for kicks. And yoink. And yoink. I wish the degen actually did a wee bit more damage. Same with Ebony Maw. Like, it's cool that they can degen, it's just the degen, unless, you know, 99% of the time is just so minuscule. Like, the only way it really counts for anything is if it's bulked up with nodes, either in on defense or story mode. But like, you yourself very rarely get to control a champion with that kind of degen damage. Also, Bloodstone is a good exception, though. Her degen's pretty nuts. But everybody else is, or most everybody else is, a bit lacking. Yo, Guido. Cheers, my friend. They got rid of that recoil, though, didn't they? On Black Bolt. Like, he used to have recoil, but I thought they took it away. Or maybe I'm thinking of Iron Patriot, since it's the exact same thing. But I knew they took it off of one of them. Does anybody have a Miles dual target? I think Kabam's added bots of all the champs now to duel. So you just type in Spider-Man in the search box. I'm sure a flavor of Miles pops up. Otherwise, I can get an easy one here for you in just a sec. Let me see what I got. Alright, come on, my dude. Let's dance. Sorry, I'm looking it up real quick. Because I did one earlier myself. It was a 2-star, 3-star, something like that. Excuse me. Let's see, here we go. It is Rube. What was it? 0116. There you go. Should still be active. Was working a couple days ago at least. Probably one of those people that just created an account just for kicks and then stopped playing after a day and change. Just based off of the funny name. And there's that. Okay, so I think that was the last 6-star. Yes, excellent. So that means time to take a quick pivot and move over here to Tier 4 Basic. Now I'm just starting this from the ground up. I just threw a team in there just when it started, just because it's just habit at this point. But I didn't do anything with it. But again, it's Tier 4 Basic, which means there are no 6-stars allowed, which means death squads are a little bit less intimidating. Plus, you get to use a greater variety of champs before you get to said death squad, which is always appreciated. I think there's definitely an argument to be made doing away with death squads at all. There isn't anything wrong about going up against challenging opponents, but you should at least be able to have a plausible shot of fighting them. If for no other reason, you know, or if nothing else, at least if you run into a death squad, at least crank the AI to make them more aggressive. Because you can still work with an aggressive AI. It's when they get all passive and just turtle up, then you're hosed. Alright, so we got you, and let's do you. Yeah, no Heimdall in Arena. Yeah, you can add him to a long list of super annoying champs to fight. Nick Fury's right up there too. Cause it just, and then also Weapon X. Because those guys just slow down arena grinding so much. I mean, Nick Fury because you got to fight him twice. Heimdall because everybody, you know, survives, obviously. And Weapon X just because of his stupid, unblockable, unstoppable heals nonsense. Yeah. It's especially if you run into a Void, Sabertooth, Omega. Because Void just eats you up because of the debuffs. Sabertooth heals like crazy, and Omega is just impossible with his Death Spores. Like it's really silly how quick you melt against a Suicide Omega that way. I mean, working as intended, obviously, but still. Mighty annoying. Let's do that. Let's do that. Man, let's do that. So I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have definitely been playing a lot of Last of Us since that came out. Not gonna spoil anything. Not gonna talk about spoilers. Just in case you haven't played it or are interested in playing it. I know spoilers have been out for a good long while. But it's been nice. It's been nice twofold. For one, to play a different game. Definitely makes me appreciate coming back to this one and enjoy this one a little bit more, having been on that break. But then also, I get to play different kinds of games too. But then it's also been nice to play it on console again. Because at least those controllers are fairly ergonomic. Hey, Matt Murdoch, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for stopping in. And then it just made me realize how extensive my backlog is for other games. And it's like, oh boy, I'm in trouble. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Because like my backlog goes back years, like back to PlayStation 3. That's how far back it goes. Uh-oh, get away from me. Come on. This is what I'm talking about, passive. Friggin' hate it. There we go, that worked out. Like, so far back that the PlayStation 4 remasters have come and are already being discounted. So now it's like, well, I've got it on PlayStation 3. Do I just play that or spend $10, $20 to get the up-res remaster? Was that the first time you pulled Sentry, though? I mean, Nova would have been amazing, don't get me wrong. But Sentry's not bad either if you got a bunch of SIGs on him. I mean, it kind of sucks. Sentry is one of those champs that have to be max SIG to be useful. But once he gets there, it's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, so who do we got next? Let's throw Guardian up there. Let's throw Simbi up there. And then probably King Groot. Um, maybe another time. Maybe another time. Tonight I kind of want to just get. Uh-oh. And there goes the video again. I swear this thing's so finicky. I kind of wanted to just get the infinite streak up running and as much of this done tonight as possible, so then I can just focus solely on Hitmonkey tomorrow. But if there's somebody else in chat that is free to do incursions, by all means, you guys go for it. Well, I wish all the doom blessings on you, Matt. What's up, Uncle? Uh-oh. Quickness got a special 3. I'm not worried, but still, it's kind of like iffy. First time commenter, cheers! Welcome to the stream. Got a question about Labyrinth. Uh oh, come on. Sorry. Stupid Heimdall. Son of a mother. Sorry, Uncle. That's not that bad. Come on. There we go. Okay, sorry. About Labyrinth. I've completed Path 1 and I'm currently on Path 4. Can I take a detour to avoid fights I've already done and get back to the Path 4? It depends whose map you're using, but if you're going with the one that's off of Contest Trucos, each of the paths are specifically tailored to like minimize the amount of overlap. So in Labyrinth and in Abyss 2, there are a number of paths where you have to fight the same person a couple of times, which is pretty annoying. Like the only real shortcut that you can take in Labyrinth is the easy path shortcut. But that was Path 1. So unfortunately, no, I don't think so. Yeah. Unfortunately, no. Because it's one of those things where in order to get 100% completion, you have to touch each and every node. It's not like a story mode where like once you run a path, then you've forever run that path. Or like hit a node, then it always shows up that you've hit that node. Labyrinth, you have to touch each and every single node and fight each and every single boss. And if you miss a single node, or a single spot, a tile, whatever you call it, then you get stuck with like a 99% completion, and that sucks. So, unfortunately not, I'm afraid. But do keep sticking with the Trucos map. It's the most straightforward and streamlined that Labyrinth is going to wind up being. Yeah, I know. But stick with it, my friend. And congrats on finishing Path 1. That's a big first step. Sheerboy, no, I'm not gonna be going for it. 5-star Hitmonkey. I'm gonna be going for the 3 and 4-star starting up tomorrow. But I'm just gonna be doing milestones for round 2. And to be entirely honest, I wouldn't mind pulling Sentry. Like my 6-star is Awakened, and I wasn't mad about that. I was not mad about that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd rather pull a new champ or someone who isn't Awakened yet. but I don't know. Idolist wound up selling me on the champ. It's not my first choice, or second. Not my third either. But, again, the more SIGs he gets, the better he is, so it's not a useless dupe. And as far as 5-star goes, I'm completely indifferent to. Like, if he winds up being in the new featured crystal coming out on Tuesday, then I would be pretty okay with that. You know, again, just go for more SIGs. More the merrier. Alright, so let's throw Electro and Heimdall and Ultron. Why not? Why not? It is, and it's a very outdated design, which is the problem. And that's the really unfortunate thing about Sentry, too, is that if he isn't, unless he's max SIG, he still is effectively almost useless. I just hate the fact that you can completely lose all of your charges if you don't get lucky, and lose like 5 fights worth of progress. But unless he's, you know, SIG 200, then they persist all the time, and, you know, you get a little bit extra oomph, especially with some of the newer synergies that just, you know, amp him up a little bit further. But especially now, you know, you've got the entire Fantastic Four, you've got Beardo, you've got Guardian, Void, I mean, who came out at the same time he did, Wasp. Those are all infinitely better science champs. It's just that, you know, Sentry's the prestige play now. Guess he's, what, third highest science champ? Behind second or third. So I think it's Reed, Guardian, Sentry, I think. Okay, so next up, Dorming, Nebula, Cap. Wouldn't mind that guy getting a rework. And give him something new, you know? It's like some sort of new utility. Like, Void is hands down probably the best science champ in the game. Or at least the top 2 or 3. Just in terms of effectiveness. It'd be nice to get his opposite half to be somewhere near his level, you know? But, you know, what are you going to do? Maybe he winds up getting lumped in with some of those champion reworks they're going to be doing 2 of a month. Wouldn't that be nice? But for them to effectively do 2 champs a month, that's just going to be tweaking numbers as opposed to kits. So I'm not going to... I'm cautiously optimistic, I'll say. Wish them well, hope for the best. We'll see. You know, we'll see. There's a lot of that. A lot of wait and see. Like speaking of which, the featured 5-star from next week. Now I'm hoping that there are some new throwback champs like classic Daredevil or Black Bolt, because I think that's what I'm most excited for, are those throwback champs. But again, we'll see. Just throw like Wolverine or Scarlet Witch in there too, and just watch everybody freak out. What's up, Apex? What up? You got a sunspot? Very nice. Very nice. Big congrats. And your brother got his first 6-star and it was Ebony Maw. Well, I mean, Squidward does have his occasional uses, so I mean it could be worse. It could be worse. But I think if nothing else, then your brother definitely got a taste for freaking 6-stars. Okay, so Guardian did wind up overtaking Sentry. Sure, is that for the 5-star or 6-star currently? Okay, cool. Yeah, then there you go. So he's starting to dwindle a little bit. Come on. Don't throw a special into my block, please. Thank you. Oh, now you can throw a special. Thank you. Come on. Come on, my dude. Come on, don't back me up into the wall. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. I swear, these passive bots. Poop. Actually, let's try this out. Oh boy, thank goodness for crossbones. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. But I do appreciate the challenge there, so that worked out pretty good. So let's throw Widow, Hype, and let's have some fun with Storm. Why not? Why not? Next round's going to wind up being my power drain champs anyway, so yeah, let's roll with that. I'll take it. I will take it. Because so I'm thinking about it, the featured champs for next month that we know about are going to be Terrax, Stormex, Supreme, White Widow. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh, that's not good. White Widow, Red Guardian, and Tigra. Kind of surprising that the crystal isn't out already, seeing as how Tigra's already come and gone, but... So that's 6 right there, and then just depending on the assortment of reruns and junk. Crystal filler. Featured batch isn't shabby at all, though. Not game-breakingly god tier, but definitely not shabby. Alright, come on, Dormy. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Passive, passive, passive. Passive, passive, passive. Screw this. Oh, well, there you go. That worked. Figure if I'm gonna die, then I may as well just get it over with. Instead of drawing it out another couple minutes, having him chase me inch by inch across the field. And then I'm gonna go for the hope to get lucky for a big special 2. Actually, no, forget that. I'm gonna go for a special 3. Go for the guaranteed damage. Well, not gonna get the chance. Never mind. Never mind. Of course, the dude doesn't throw a freaking special this entire time, and then the split second he gets special 3, it's like, yup. Get away from me, dude. Okay. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. But I will definitely take that damage. Yoink. I will definitely take that damage. Oh boy, big special 3 for the win. That would have been a one-shot if he had full health. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so we get a Venom to fight here. Who else? Oh, beautiful. I'll take that. That works out pretty well. Now granted, I'm still running Suicides, or Double Edge at least, from a while back actually, from War Season. And a Q. I've just gotten so used to running Double Edge just as part of my natural kit that it's weird to be without it. And I definitely notice it in the damage output as well. Thank you. Thank you for throwing that. Makes my life a lot easier throwing the special 2, just in the chance it failed. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. I shall take that. Come on, Gulk. Do a little dance, do a little bleed. Crap, crap. That could have been so bad. That could have been so bad too. Man, risky gameplay from Rob tonight. Alright, last match with the 4 stars. Let's do you, and I just like Archangel better. That's fun. Sparky fight's gonna be fun. It's one of those things where play perfectly, and if he evades, you're one-shotted. Come on, my dude. Thank you. That works. Come on, bleeds. Thank you. Perfect. So moving pretty well along right here. Almost getting to the infinite streak at 12 wins. So I'm going to dive into the rank 4 5 stars. Roll with that till, I don't know, win 15. And then feel confident enough to start at the top of my 5-star roster and then just work my way down. Come on. Come on, Corvus. Uh-oh. Man. Ouch. Thought it was in the clear, and then that second one, like, air clipped me. Worked out pretty good, though. Man. There we go. I was gonna say, it froze on the heavy attack last time. Wasn't good. This way, get him out of his Stark power mode, whatever. Make life just a wee bit easier. Yeah, and I'm not sure why they just have passive AI in the first place. Outside of, like, Act 1, you know. Give people who are still learning the mechanics of the game a chance to do something, but in any sort of, like, higher level gameplay, whether it's map 4 or 5 and beyond of AQ or anywhere in Arena, to be honest, it's just such a drag. Such a drag. So, the only reason why I wind up running the rank 4 5 stars right here is that you always wind up running into a King or Thanos team. Always. And those guys give Jack Diddley in terms of points. So, run through some of the lower level 5 stars first, get the lower point matches out of the way, then after round 15, then you start fighting people again, so you get some of the more challenging matchups for bigger points. Nice of that Punisher to just up and die. Remember back in the good old days when Punisher could just, like, keep preventing himself from dying as his SIG ability? Like, he didn't just not die once, he just stopped dying multiple times. You have a greater chance to live through a killing blow the higher your SIG went. Can't imagine how annoying that would be now on some of the nodes, but like a knockdown or whatever, but dude was right mighty annoying. Back in the old days, I forget that a fixed cable special. Like, should make a lot of sense as to why I got clipped right there, but it's like that used to work. It wasn't that long ago. Alright, so there's that round. Let's throw up Colossus Mojo Killmonger. Why not? Come on, Chugs. Let's dance. Oh, good. He hasn't even awakened. What a joke. Beautiful. BEA YouTube poll. And Buff Colossus just has a laugh with Cyclops now. That's all Cyclops really can do is that armor break on his specials. Otherwise, it's just kind of extremely vanilla. But you throw like Colossus against him now, who can't be armor broken, and it's just, what's the point? Apex asks, what's the best way to get ISO? I'm assuming you don't mean what's the best free-to-play way? Because the best way to get it is to just pop a bunch of crystals. Yeah. More dupes you get, more ISO you get, but that's not very realistic. Best way to get ISO really is to just again, I think it's just arena. Well, no, quests, running quests. Always make sure that you burn your energy, because you're always getting ISO out of quests somewhere along the way. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, it's just opening crystals. So anything that can net you more shards so you can open more crystals is probably your best bet. Ooh, excuse me. Goodness. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. There we go. There's that. Because like the ISO that you wind up getting elsewhere, in terms of like end of quest rewards or I don't know, other modes, it's just a pittance. Doesn't really do a whole lot for you. Ah, yeah, and that's the other thing. Which really sucks when that all gets tied into gold and gold management. God, I miss the old days where gold wasn't an issue. It's so annoying now. Because like before, it didn't even matter. You can throw generic ISO, you can throw other class ISO, you can throw, way back in the day, you could throw catalysts and use catalysts as ISO. Back in the good old days. But yeah, good call on Venom, Shadow. Because it's just one fight. Tanky fight. But it's just one fight. Oh. Run away! Hey, Aaron's here. Good to see you, buddy. Happy midweek. Happy Wednesday. Hope the week is finding you well. Especially as we wrap up the bye week here and get to a new featured champ already. Actually, Shirmoy, if you're still here, I didn't even ask you. Are you gonna be going for Hitmonkey or no? Is the Guardian grind still too fresh in mind? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on. There we go. That works. Hey, how's it going, my friend? Silva asking, hey, I'm uncollected and my quest team is 5-star rank 3 Havoc, 4-star rank 5 Doom, Beardo, and Human Torch. 5-star rank 4 Hyperion. I finished every single quest from monthly uncollected, but the Tiger one. Any tips? To fighting Tigra? I think that Torch might be your best option. But here, let's go take a look. Get that down. Get that going. Aaron, for me, it's going really good. Been getting a little bit of a breather just between like the maintenance yesterday and a bunch of random nonsense. Just a breather after the Tiger Arena, to be honest. All right, so Tiger here. In addition to just being annoying with the added final boss nonsense, if you got an Elsa awakened, that helps because Elsa gets an added damage boost fighting the last node on a quest. So that's something. I'd also imagine a blade with like a Mephisto or Dormammu synergy to give him an edge against Mystic champs. That might be useful. If you have a Quake, well, no, Quake isn't that great against Tigra. Never mind. If you have, the Beardos should do it. Yeah. Because you said Beardo up there, yeah? Yeah, I think between the Beardo and the Human Torch, that should wind up doing most of the heaviest lifting. Depending on what signature level your Beardo is, you should be able to proc the perfect block pretty well. Yeah. If nothing else, bump Beardo up with let me see, synergy perhaps. If you pair Beardo up with a skill champion, so if you just bring any skill champion on your team with Captain America, then you should be able to shrug off any debuffs that he winds up getting on him. provided that you've got the whatchamacallit, Beardo charges. And then, of course, if you got a Hyperion, not Hyperion, a Heimdall, any flavor Heimdall, just having him on the roster helps a lot too. To give you that little bit extra survivability. Yeah, Apex, but you're saying that they don't have Doom. Doom's a good option. Red Guardian's a really good option too, but he's still too new. Yeah, right. If you got Vision for a power drain, maybe that one, or a Ghost Rider for special 2 and power drain. But other than that, then you've got some of the other less popular options. Like I'd imagine that Stark Spider-Man could do it okay, provided you get a couple charges on him. Yeah, 100% is definitely the kicker, especially with the funky nodes on all the different paths. It's plausible, it's doable, and I wish you the best. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a push. Not gonna lie. If you got some potions saved up from those 4-hour crystals, definitely recommend using those. The 6-star shards are definitely worth it. And then just playing cautiously and playing smart, which I mean obviously you've already done, but so figure just throw that out there too. All right, Guido. Thanks for stopping in, bud. You enjoy the rest of your night. We'll catch you here coming up on another stream. Next one for me is going to be on Friday, live stream. So, hope to catch you then. There's that. Cheers. And then it is super time consuming too, but the cheapest option is, if you don't have the resources to burn, but you've got 30 units, and even though it really is unfortunate and a waste of time, it wouldn't be the worst idea to just back out and then try and do the path again. Because usually it winds up being cheaper to just buy an energy refill and run it again as opposed to throwing a bunch of revives and a bunch of potions at somebody. I don't know of anybody off the top of my head. I know AGT Family has a lot of different alliances in it. It's got a little something for everybody. 'Cause we've got alliances that fight for every tier of AW and AQ. Might be worth looking into something like that. Alright, let's get a little bit of Quake practice in. Well, that was easy Quake practice. Yeah, I remember hearing that. Like with the exchange rate. Very nice. Yeah, there you go. Cheers, Apex. Thanks for the heads up. And yes, Quake is so much fun. Quake is one of those rare champs in the game, and it's really, really rare. Where she just has that completely unique playstyle. You know, going into arena, everybody's got their, you know, the standard 5-hit combo, punch, punch, medium, medium, special, right? But Quake and just a couple others, it's fun to throw in the mix because, you know, their playstyles just are a breath of fresh air when everybody else winds up fighting and feeling exactly the same. Plus, it's fun to just completely circumvent some of the more annoying content. Shimmer says, I'm still surprised about the alliance change, or at least the reasoning. Yeah, dude. Like, I want to reiterate again that it was my idea, and I have no bad feelings, no hard feelings. I'm dead. Bye. Stupid Nick. I've got no hard feelings, and they've got no hard feelings to me, so that's really nice, but it's a prestige game, man. In AQ, it's a prestige game. Like, it's getting a lot easier for people to run map 7 5 days a week and complete it 100%. And that's the only thing separating alliances now. That's the only way to break the tie is with prestige. So, you know, my prestige, I'm really proud of my account. I'm proud of where it's at. Come on, come on, come on. Don't freaking chase me, dude. Thank you. There we go. Jeez. Sparky scares me. Oh, I mean, it's a prestige game, right? So, like, I was in terms of like our the Alliance prestige, right? The average when I left was about 12,000. Like I think I'm 11.4 right now. Yeah, it was about 12,000, right? Which means that there's 15 guys above 12,000 and there's 14 others below 12,000. Which means that the 15 people below it need to catch up because they're on the low end, dragging down the average for everybody else, right? So you had a couple of, you know, high 11s. Yeah, you had a couple of low 12s, high 11s, and then I was 11.4 at the bottom. So, and there's just no way for me to be able to make up that difference. You know, there's just no way. Like the number of dupes on 3 6-star champions that I would need to get in order to bring that above 12 is just so implausible from any point of view. Not even pay to, you know, free to play or pay to win. From either, it's just completely implausible. Like the amount of, like, if I was to spend money, the amount of money it would take to luck out to dupe any of those champions enough times to bring my overall average up above 12 would be in the high thousands. High thousands. 10,000 maybe. So, but you know, like I said, I'm not mad about that. They're not mad about that. Everybody has an understanding of where everybody's at. We're all friends. We were friends before. We're friends now. And you know, I didn't want to keep dragging everybody else down. You know, hoping to get lucky and wake somebody up or pull somebody enough times, or you know, wait for that super rare Sigstone bundle to bring me up a couple of points. That and just ranking players up strictly for prestige is so stupid. Personally, I think it's so dumb. Rank up who you want to play, who you have fun playing, who's useful for you, and have at it. When I was there, we were placing anywhere between 4 and 9. And then this week they wound up placing 3rd, which was awesome. But I mean, that's just my AGTW, right? I'm with Smoke now, and I love it here. These guys are fantastic. Real good group of guys that are really interested in AQ as well. So, you know, this week we wound up placing what, rank 16 or something, which awesome. That's still fantastic. I'll love it. I am very happy with that. So it just works out better for everybody. All right, so let's see where we're at here after the Corvus fight. Uh-oh. Because this one's a bit more annoying. Instead of 1.6 for the final milestone, it's 2 mil. Come on, dude. Come on, my dude. Thank you. Beautiful. I will take that. Okay, so my almost a 1.4. Well, it's making pretty good progress. I'll take that. Let's claim this stuff right off the get-go. Get some more units, get some more random stuff. Get that first tier 4 basic. No, so I'll probably do another couple rounds. Then just finish this off in the morning. Oh. Come on. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'll take that. Apex says, when playing Fury, do you usually kill him off to the decoy or survive as long as you can? Usually it depends. Like, I usually wind up just playing Fury for as long as I can play Fury, and then when I finally get into real Nick Fury mode, then just, okay, cool. It is what it is. I'm not a big fan of that super risky gameplay on quests, especially. But if I've got the revives and the potions to spare, then it's definitely the fastest way to do it. Shadow says, did you see the Avengers trailer? Oh wow, I didn't even. I saw part of it, like the customizability of it. That looks interesting. I wish it will. I'll definitely get it and play it for the single player campaign. But we'll see about anything beyond that. I gotta say, at this point, I'm really apprehensive about starting up any other long-term anything. Yep. Yep. Shimoy, I 100% agree. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. And, you know, regardless of where you fall on that debate there, at the end of the day, it's a free-to-play game. Which means that at the very top, it's pay to win. And that's just the nature of how it goes. So I can't complain, you know. I knew that going in, and I'm still having a heck of a lot of fun. It just means that, you know, just means that it is what it is. For that Avengers game though, if it's half as good as Spider-Man PS4 was, then I think it'll be good. It depends, because it kind of looks like they're trying to do a Battlefront 2 type deal, which is good and fine and whatnot. Because Battlefront 2 wound up coming around to be absolutely amazing, but out of the gate was a little rough. So we'll see. Game's coming out by end of year, fall, right? Something like that. Yeah. Yes. So, but yeah, just a little bit. Not like it used to, but a little bit. Yeah, Shadow, and then that's the thing though too. That's the thing though too, because like the offers that they put out, right? Even the daily card that they just did, where you get the 5% of a T5CC for 30, or was it $50 a couple days ago before that, where you get 5 generic and 15 randoms for $50. You know, I wouldn't spend $50 on 20 generic, because what is that going to do for anybody? You know, like I was talking about a little bit earlier, that I've been playing the heck out of Last of Us, right? That's a $60 game, and I'm going to probably wind up easily pouring 150 hours into it, just exploring, just dicking around, having fun, enjoying the visuals, replaying it, right? Not $60 for like that much time. Or I could spend $50 to get 20 SIGs on somebody I already have. It's, I don't know. Putting it in perspective like that, it's a no-brainer for me. Everybody can do their own thing. I don't ever shame people or judge people on their desire to spend or not to spend. You do you. Be smart, but you do you. But, you know, definitely interesting putting it in that perspective. Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. Okay, so come on, dude. Like, I wouldn't even spend that for my Elsa. I mean, I definitely think that it's beyond time when you should just be able to buy champions, even if it's a 3-star. You know, throw $10 at the game, $20 at the game, whatever, to get a guaranteed champ. And I don't know why they don't. I think they'd make a killing. I think they would make more from that than from crystals. We'll see. We'll see where the final price point for PS5 winds up falling. Like in systems past, it's usually sat around what, $3.99 American, and I think that was for the 3 and for the 4. So we'll see if the 5 follows suit. Or no, $2.99 was it? $2.99, 3. I think it was $2.99. So you can get a PS5 or you can get 30 calves. Your pick. I'm really beating that dead horse with a stick. I gotta cut that out. Start sounding too grumpy. But we'll wind up seeing too what the final launch titles are going to wind up being, and also the availability. So I think when Xbox One came out, it was fairly widely available. PS4 sold out for a little bit, but then was pretty available after that, and then Switch was practically impossible to find for the longest time. Possibly. That's what I'm saying. I think I may be misremembering, but I think the 3 and 4 may have been 299. It's either 299 or 399. Yeah. But I mean, you're buying like a little mini computer, you know, and you're paying for the name brand too. Minimum wage usually is like $8 on average American, but it depends where you go from state to state. Each state has their own. Like nationally, you can get paid a minimum of so much, but then each state, depending on the state, it fluctuates. So you could get paid one thing in one state and get paid another thing in a different, but you can't go lower than the national. Yeah, and then was it next year or 2 years from now, Apex? It's gonna be the 15. Oh, that worked out okay. Yeah, yeah, but then you also got to adjust for inflation too, depending on your state and the cost of living. So I mean, yeah, 12 an hour in California is amazing, but that's still not gonna cut it for housing. But I mean, that's a whole debate in and of itself. You know, I'm so close right now. I'm just gonna go for it. I only have 194,000 points left to get. That's 2 rounds tops. Let's just wrap this thing up. Call it a night after that. Yep. Shadow. Yep. Which I think may wind up being a benefit out of all the craziness right now is that people are more open for remote work, which means that you don't have to live within an hour of wherever you work, which then, by extension, you know, may help with the housing cost a little bit. Or, you know, added savings elsewhere, just saving time and fuel costs for commutes. I mean, it's all stuff that we should have been doing already anyway, but here we are. Alright, so last round, we got Thor, we got Mysterio, we got Morningstar. Let's throw in Stealthy instead. Speed things up. Let's do that and that and that. That works. You know, one change I'd really like to see them implement in-game is if somebody has a pre-flight ability, you should be able to activate said pre-fight ability for Arena. Because like so many of the champs with the pre-fights, that's their SIG ability. And by not being able to use it, you're really cutting the legs out from a lot of champs. Like, just imagine how fast you could roll through Arena You could start Torch off in Nova, you know? Or you could switch Stealthy to have his slow active, be a bit more useful. This Morto's got my number. Let's see if we can change that a little bit. There we go. There we go, guys. 2 mil. That is 2 extra tier 4 basic in the bag. Those are going to get spent lickety-split because I have 1 tier 4 basic to my name right now. So that is going to get spent. Let's go ahead and claim that. Awesome. Cool. And that is going to do me for tonight, everybody. 13, that's nuts. Alrighty, guys. GG. Good run. Good run. Wound up getting all the points we need for the featured 5-star arena for the Milestones. Got the entire Tier 4 basic arena done, so it was a good night. I want to thank you guys for watching here. It's been real good getting to gab with you guys the last couple hours. It's always one of my favorite parts about streaming and doing the grind, so cheers to you guys. If you haven't hit the sub button already, feel free. No pressure, obviously, one way or another, but if you are interested in just some more content that I keep putting out, we've got some crystal openings coming up, some big rank ups. There's the Abyss Nexus that's coming out here in the next couple days. Just stay on top of all of that. That would be much appreciated. Like I briefly mentioned it earlier, but I'm not going to be live streaming tomorrow for Thursday, but I will be back Friday. So I got a video coming up tomorrow. Stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys live here a couple days from now. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe, and be well, everybody. Bye for now.